Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Nxt 2.0. I am Gene Okerlund, here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on Nxt 2.0, we're going to see Raleigh and Bingo here from Disney's Younger, the Pup Dog Friends. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Gene Okerlund says we know that Raleigh, if that's how you're saying his name right, well, he beat Jason Uso yesterday on Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw. Gene Okerlund said, yes, he did. Trini Kwan said, and we do know what's going to happen here. It's going to be James Uso taking on Bingo, which I believe is the brown one. Wade Barrett says that was a luck. There's no way that can happen again. So, Raleigh says, we beat Jason Uso or Jason Brother or whatever you want to call him. The so-called right-hand man to the so-called kin leader Roman Reigns, who, well, he can't seem to do anything these days without his near kin or his underlings with him. Yeah, I don't know how they became, Raleigh says. And be earnest with you, Bingo says, I don't know how they became 7-time WWE SmackDown team winners and only 2-time WWE Raw team winners. If they're as great as they always say they are, then they should have won those winnings more times than they did. Oh, so now you're going to say shit about us, right? Well, if you're as great as you say you are, Raleigh says, why aren't you the TWF team winners too then? You always like to keep talking about how great you are and everything, Raleigh says. But at the end of the day, Bingo says, you're only a 2-man team. You only seem to work well when you both are teaming together. Not so well when you both are not teaming together. I guess that's your handicap. Or I guess that's what happens when you only work as a team. You never do very well singly, do you? But guess what? Bingo says, I'm gonna beat you. Guess what? Bingo said, I'm gonna beat you, James Uso or James Brother, the same way that Raleigh here beat Jason Uso or Jason Brother here. So let's go and do it. Well, we're going to have our match here, Gene Okerlund says. Well, Wade Barrett said we'll see if Bingo can back up everything he's been saying. And now James Uso or James Brother thought he could do one of those kicks, but Bingo picked him up and body slammed him, Gene Okerlund says. Yeah, Trini Kwan said, it's really all they seem to be doing all the time is overkick this, overkick that, Trini Kwan says. And Bingo taking them down again. The so-called right-hand men to the kin leader, underlings, whatever you want to call them. And James Brother, James Uso, just took down Bingo. They don't care who you are. They don't care if you're a man or a woman. They don't care if you're a dog or a cat. That's how mean they are, Trini Kwan says. And now Jason wants to help James out. And Raleigh made sure that wouldn't happen. And now Bingo got him. It's going to be over here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Bingo. So now, both James and Jason can both say they lost to Disney's Younger, the Pup Dog Friends. Both of them can say that. Oh, yeah, that's like sad. Truly sad, Wade Barrett said, that they lost to them. To a Disney Younger live drawing show, Yeah, that's sad. How James Uso and Jason Uso, the brothers, lost. How their only handicap is they don't do very well. They work so long as a team that anytime you put them singly, they don't really do very well. Wade Barrett says. But at the end of the day, I truly think that's sad. Well, Trini Kwan said, I guess every team has their handicaps. If you work as a team too long, then you're going to be handicapped when you become singly. Trini Kwan said, just ask any team. Well, any team, Gene Okerlund said, has been working as long as them, only seen it work well when they are a team. Well, I'm Jim Ross here, and okay, all right, Gene Okerlund, I'm going to talk with Bingo. Bingo, you did something that Raleigh did yesterday. You beat James Uso, or James' brother. Yeah, they like to go around and put their fingers in the air as if they're one, if they think they're the greatest of all time, which that might be their foughten belief. Yeah, they might be 7-time WWE SmackDown team winners, fighters, and 2-time WWE Raw team fighters, but in the TWF, that's nothing. We just beat them. We know what their weakness is. They're not so good singly, but as a team, they are good. But we beat them. And just another team that we're going to become the TWF team fighters long before James' brother and Jason brother do. Yeah, well, Jim Ross said, you know how these two are. They're as mean, they're as bad, and they do all the most shameful things like their near kin Roman Reigns does. All so they can back up. Oh, and you know why they do all that stuff, Jim Ross? Because they want folks to fear them and onlook them. They want folks to think they're the greatest of all time. So they do all this bullshit things because in their mind they want folks to onlook them and fear them. Because apparently that's the only way they ever gotten over, at least in their mind, they think. But then again, the same bullshit that they're guilty of, the same bullshit stand and mindset their near kin gave to them. And we all know where he got his from. But hey, at the end of the day, we beat them. I beat Jason brother and he beat James brother. So I guess they're losers. As singly, they're losers, but as a team, they'd probably they would win. But they haven't won anything in a TWF though. So keep putting your finger in the air, and then one day, and keep wishing you'll be the TWF team fighters. But sadly, that's not going to happen. Well, that was my talk with Bingo and Raleigh. Back to you, Gene Okerlund. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Raleigh, and Bingo here on NXT 2.0. And that's all the time we got here. I am Gene Okerlund for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you like NXT 2.0, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Might.